These are low-carb, keto-friendly cabbage rolls. There's no rice in there. I'm using rice cauliflower. It's got a nice tangy sauce. Low-carb, keto-friendly cabbage rolls. I've been waiting to show you this one for a while now. If you've never made cabbage rolls before, you're going to enjoy my really easy low-carb version. It's very flavorful and satisfying, and a great fall treat. First of all, the recipe for this is below in the comments section. First stage was I made sauce, which is a very basic sauce. It's like a canned diced tomato, and then it's got some tomato paste in there, a little bit of vinegar, a little bit of erythritol, some Worcestershire sauce, salt and pepper, and it's a very tangy, nice sauce. It's not an Italian type. So I'm preheating my pan here, and I've got 1.5 pounds of really nice ground beef. Okay, that's browning up nicely, and I've got a 1/4 cup of diced onion, and I'll just put that into the center here to cook along with the ground beef. And I've got 2 cloves of garlic. And we'll just saute that in with the beef. Just about all of the pink is out of the beef. There you go. The onion and garlic is sauteed nicely. Now here's a little trick that I like to do. I'm going to drain the fat, but I want to do it in an easy way. And I just take all the meat up to one side. I do this with bacon sometimes too. And then tilt the pan like that. And then take some paper towel and just put it into the bottom to absorb the fat. There you go. Now I'm just going to set this off to the side while we deal with the cabbage. Okay, for the second stage, I've got a green cabbage. And I took a serrated knife and I'm taking out the core, kind of like carving a pumpkin. So just with a serrated knife. And what I'm going to do is I've got some boiling water and I'm just going to put this in just to soften the leaves. But first of all, I'm going to take off some of the dirty outside leaves. You can see that, I don't want to use that. So I'm just going to set that over there, and now I've got good cabbage. So in we go. Just submerge it. Just for a couple of minutes. I just move it around in the hot water. We're just scalding the leaves. There you go. That's about 1 minute. So what I'm going to do is just lightly peel off a leaf like that and put it into a colander to rest. And I'll see if I can peel another one. You don't want to tear it. There's another one there. So it looks like I'm then I just put it back in and scald the other leaves, and then I'll pull it out and I'll peel them off and just drain them. Pull out any little brown spots. You can see how the leaves just peel off into the colander. And I'll just keep on doing this process until I have the amount of leaves that I want. These are fairly large. I might make 6 or I might make 12. I'm not sure yet. You can see how easy they peel off. There's a nice big one, but it's still a little too hard for me, so I'm just going to put it in there just to soften it up a bit so it's pliable. Okay, so I've got some nice pliable leaves there. You can see what they look like, and they're just draining. I'm just going to make larger ones. I could have gone for the inside of that and made smaller ones, but I think I'm just going to do large ones. So first thing I'm going to do is take my cooled filling, and I'm going to add in some fresh cracked pepper, some kosher salt, 1 beaten egg. Now traditionally you would use rice in cabbage rolls, but I've got cauli rice, so it's just rice cauliflower. So I'm going to put that in, and it'll still give the same texture. So I'm just going to mix everything up nicely. There, that's mixed well. And now I'm going to add just 1 spoon of sauce to this to kind of hold it together a little bit better. There, that's well mixed. I like that. I'm just going to set that off to the side here. I've got a casserole dish and I've greased it. And I just put butter in. That's how I like to do it. Put it on my finger and go around the sides and the bottom. So I'm going to put that there. And now I've got a cabbage leaf. I've got my yummy sauce. I'm going to put 2 scoops in the bottom, just like that. And kind of swirl it around. So I've just kind of covered it like that. Perfect. Now I'm going to set up a little station here. Take a cabbage leaf, and I'm going to put some filling into the inside. And since these are so large, I'm just going to go like 1.5. And I'm going to fold over the sides, roll it like that, and in you go, just like that. Seam side down. Next one. See, they're nice and soft and pliable. And I'll continue with the rest of these. There you go, that made 6. Normally I would make 12, but these leaves were a little bit larger today when I bought the cabbage. So what I'm going to do now is take this sauce and I'm going to pour it on the top like this. I don't need to use it all. I'm going to use probably 3/4 of it. Now I'm going to cover it with some heavy-duty foil. I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees. It's actually my grill. And I've got heat on this side, and nothing in the center where this is going to go. And this is going to go right now on the top, 350 degrees. I'm going to go for 55 minutes, an hour, until it's hot and bubbly and cooked in the inside. Okay, my low-carb, keto-friendly cabbage rolls went for exactly an hour, 60 minutes, at 350 degrees. And then I took the tin foil off and I took a look at it and it was kind of watery. That means that I had excess moisture in my cabbage. So I took a little bit of that off and I took the tin foil off the top, and now it looks really good. So let's have a look at this. See, doesn't that look good? Yeah, job on that. So if you haven't made cabbage rolls before, I highly recommend this recipe. It's tangy. The recipe, as I mentioned, is below in the comments section. It's tangy. There's extra sauce. Now, I don't put anything on this. I'll adjust for salt and pepper at the table, and maybe a little bit of sour cream, a little dollop of sour cream. I'm not going to call for any cheese on this. You could put a sprinkle of Parmesan cheese on there if you wanted, or a hot sauce to go with it. But that's a complete meal right there. This is my low-carb, keto-friendly cabbage rolls. Look at that, 10 pounds. I'm going to let that sit covered for another 10 minutes and then serve it up. Thanks for watching.